Hello YouTube fam, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to talk about the new policy in Finland, and although it has not been passed into law, so we are just kind of like hopeful that this doesn't happen and this policy is not passed into law, because it's going to affect all of us. It's going to affect you that you're planning to come here to study. It's going to affect you that you're planning to come here to work. It's going to affect me that I'm already here as an international student, and it's going to affect anyone who would want to stay here after their studies, or would want to stay here like for long term. So before now, I'm sure you guys know about Norway and other countries, European countries, and the attraction that this countries that like international students most especially were attracted to Norway, because mostly because of the tuition-free policy, where students from outside the EU or EEA zones were not not to pay tuition fees, and they were going to study for free and all of that. And until we started hearing news that international students outside the EU zones would now be paying tuition fees, and how expensive tuition fees were going to be, and this kind of like discouraged students, international students, especially those that are not able to afford the tuition, to like think about other European countries and not just Norway. Now for Finland, a lot of persons actually like Finland and come to Finland, especially international students, because of the easy the pathway to citizenship, to getting permanent residency and all of that stuff, and minimal cost of living, and safety and every other thing that a lot of persons come to Finland or consider coming to Finland for. And so for the new policy, there are a few things that are like disturbing to international students and workers here, and the one that is most importantly like like in everybody's mouth right now, and making people sad, is the permanent residency eligibility and requirements. So before now, all you have to do is stay in Finland for 4 years, continuously for 4 years, and you'll be eligible for permanent residency. And all of a sudden, we're seeing the policy that says that for an international student, someone from outside the EU zone or EEA zone, for you to be a permanent resident here in Finland, you have to like stay for Finland for like 6 years. This is ridiculous. The amount of years is ridiculous, and this is not one of the reasons why people come to Finland. International students come here to study. So yeah, that is what is happening right now. So right now they're saying that for you to be a permanent resident here in Finland, you have to have stayed in Finland for 6 years. Like, crazy, yeah? And as if that is not enough, you have to also pass the language test. I'm sure you guys have heard people, or you have friends, or you're in group chats where they talk about the language issue here. And before now, for PR residence, permanent residency, you have to just stay 4 years, like I mentioned a few seconds ago. But right now, they said it's not just about 4 years now, it's 6 years, and you have to pass the language test, which was not even a requirement before. So the language test was actually just a requirement for citizenship. You have to like stay in Finland for at least 5 years and pass the language test, which is still, I know people that have been here for 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, guys, they've not passed that language test. And of course, I've known people that have been here for fewer years and they've passed it. So it is about like it's individual how you learn and how fast you can learn languages. But all in all, the language is difficult, everybody knows that. So that is not even an issue for citizenship, but it is an issue for permanent residency. Like, why do people have to learn the language for them to be permanent citizens of your country? Anyways, that is the issue at hand, guys. And so as if that is not also enough, they are saying that for you can also be a permanent resident here in Finland if you stay for 4 years. Now there are things for you to do, for you to meet up, for you to be eligible for this. Now the first one is you have to work and earn at least 40,000 euros annually, and I'm sure it is after tax. That is ridiculous. Trust me, if you're an international student, you work less than 30 hours per week. Trust me, they say you work 30 hours per week, you're allowed to work 30 hours per week, but you actually work less than that because you're a student and the workload is like too much. So crazy, yeah. That is one way you can actually like maybe get your permanent residency here for 4 years, staying here in Finland, having like you have to earn like 40,000 euros per year. You have to like have a recognized degree in a Finnish university, and I thought this was actually cool because, oh, I'm doing my bachelor's and I can get that, but it's actually for master's degree. So you have to have a recognized master's degree here in Finland for you to also have your permanent residency here for 4 years. And it is crazy. Anyways, that is not even the issue right now. It is an issue, but that's not the issue. The main another issue here is that, unlike before, that citizenship is just 5 years and the language test, now citizenship is going to be like 8 years. You have to be in Finland continuously for 8 years for you to be qualified, and you have to also pass the language test. Don't miss that out. You have to pass the language test as well for you to actually meet the requirement for citizenship. And it is crazy, and a lot of persons are talking about it. I'm sure you must have heard it from different channels, YouTube channels, the news, on different group chats that you belong to. So this is going to affect all of us because it is too much. It is so much. And the way I am seeing it, persons, so I know people already that are already removing their mind from coming to Finland, and it is sad because you know, not sad actually like that, but what I'm saying is people want to like come to Finland for several reasons, and one which includes the easy pathway to permanent residency, citizenship, and all of that. But everything is kind of like different right now, and of course you have a decision to make. Do you want to come to Finland? What are your plans? Do you just want to study and go back to your country? Do you want to maybe study, work here? Do you have future plans staying here? If you have future plans staying here, I'm kind of like thinking maybe you might like want to consider other countries. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is the policy that has everybody talking right now, and people are signing petitions to like get to the government to like not pass it into law, because once it is passed into law, all of us are going to be affected. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So they are like people are going to different places as well to like cry to the government to please don't do this. I mean, we pay tax, yeah, like the amount of international people like not just students, workers that are not from the EU zones that are in Finland, there are so much, and it is kind of like crazy, you know, because these people pay tax, these people earn a living, these people work here, and for them to be like taken into the society to become part of your community or your country, they have to go through this tough requirements. Anyways, that's it for me today. It is just a sad video. Well, don't be sad, okay? So you can still decide to come if you want to come, if it's what you can. It's your choice, and you can decide to check on other countries, EU countries, or maybe other continents as well. Okay, so that is the policy right now, and if I maybe forget anything, I'll put it in the description box. Do not forget to check the description box, and I can also put some things on the on this view here, so you can just see maybe I missed out some things. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share this video, do not forget to like this video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.